Discover solutions to issues that affect your family and professional life with practical information to help you get past life's adversities. Take a proactive approach to power up your life with Rosalie's expert resources.
It's the holiday season, and kids seem to want everything they see around the holidays, making it very difficult for parents to figure out exactly what to buy them. So if your ears are turning off to I want, then listen up to the wise advice of Meredith Sinclair, education specialist and toy commentator. She joins us to share her way to bring joy to all with a list of gifts to inspire, educate, and entertain kids of all ages and stages. Good morning, Meredith.
Good morning, Rosalie.
So what's new for kids and the entire family?
First up, I've got something that everyone's going to enjoy building together this Christmas Day, and that's the LEGO Creators Santa's Workshop. It's the 5th set in this very popular Winter Village series, and what I love about it is it comes with really charming accessories like Santa and Mrs. Claus with the cookie tray, and reindeer in a sleigh, and even Christmas lights. You can spend all day building this with your kids and then playing together.
Anything new for pet lovers?
Okay, well, kids who love pets, most kids do, we've got this pet simulation game by Ubisoft. It's Pets Beach and Pets Countryside, and it's for the Nintendo 3DS. What's great is you can sit with your child, you can create all new worlds, you can take care of dogs in a simulation version if you don't have your own, and it's just a fun way to play together on Christmas Day.
So how about kids who are creative and artistic?
I love this as a mom. Instead of battling all of those busy stores and long lines, this is the Amazon.com 2014 Holiday Toy List. And all you do is go to Amazon.com/toy list, and you can find all kinds of books and games and toys. You can even filter your search by age or price range. Super convenient. Kids love tablets, right? And they can be expensive, and it's especially expensive to replace if they break. Amazon has come to the rescue with the Amazon Fire HD Kids Edition, and what's great about this is that it has its first time ever 2-year worry-free guarantee, so if it breaks, you can just simply send it back and they will replace it, no questions asked, which is a real reassurance for parents giving your child a tablet.
So Meredith, tell us where we can find more information.
Okay, so on information for all of these things, just go to thunknews.com/kids.
Thanks, Meredith, for sharing your list of gifts to inspire, educate, and entertain kids of all ages and stages. Happy holidays!
Thanks, you too.
An icon toy for decades is the Hess toy truck. It's recognized as a state-of-the-art, high-quality vehicle with continual devotion from both kids and toy truck fans since 1964. I remember vividly my 4 brothers playing with the Hess trucks and my mother buying my son his first as well. This year marks the 50th anniversary of the holiday Hess toy truck. And here to share excitement of the celebration and the fascinating history of one of America's most popular and beloved toys is the Hess Toy Truck General Manager, Justin Mayer. Good morning, Justin.
Good morning.
Justin, give us some history on when and why the Hess truck was created as a toy.
Yeah, it's a great story. Back in the early 1960s, Leon Hess, our company founder, had opened a chain of gas stations that were based in New Jersey. And it was fairly common at that time for a lot of gas stations to give out gifts with purchase. And little tiny die-cast trucks were part of what was the norm back then as a gift with a gasoline purchase. One day at a New York Jets football game, Mr. Hess happened to sit next to a toy manufacturer. And the two of them got to talking, and Leon had been very specific about this idea of creating a holiday gift as a way of thanking his gas station customers. And he was very specific about what he was looking for, something made of really high quality that was going to be unbelievably detailed in terms of the quality of the product and the detail within that product, and priced at such a value that it would really be a thanks, and that batteries had to be included so it could be played with right out of the box.
Tell us about the Mobile Museum and when this showcase of toy trucks will stop right here in Florida.
Well, actually, we end at the Falls Mall December 16th. So we're there. It's our actual round. It's the end of the entire tour is going to be there. So we encourage everybody to come out and visit us there. It's a 7-week long tour, which will end in Miami. What we've done is, for the first time ever, we've put the entire collection of holiday trucks on display in a mobile museum. And not only do you have the ability to see what's probably for many people their first and only chance to see the entire collection, there's interesting artifacts and stories that have never before been shared, and some behind the scenes footage around how the toy trucks are actually made, from design concept to the manufacturing process. And it's a free event. And in fact, outside of the museum, we're setting up a great kids activity center, so that encourage everybody to come bring the entire family. They can spin prize wheels, and you'll have the ability to make puzzles with toy trucks and sticker books, and we'll even have, we've made over time iPad and Android games. So we'll have that set up for kids to play with as well, and you can put yourself via green screen into one of the old toy truck commercials as well. So it'll be a lot of fun for the whole family.
Thanks, Justin, for joining us this morning to keep us all aware of toys that keep our holiday traditions alive year after year.
Thank you.
Looking for some cool and exciting gifts? Well, sit tight and listen up before you travel to the mall or connect online. Emmy Award winner and technology and digital lifestyle commentator Mario Armstrong joins us with some very cool gift ideas that are also great values. Good morning, Mario.
Good morning, Rose Lee. How are you? You're right. There's a lot of great gift ideas for the holiday season. I have a ton of awesome stuff, so I'm going to get right to it. I'm going to start first with the Nextbook 8, which is a awesome tablet. Great pricing for this, really inexpensive. We're talking, this is the latest operating system from Microsoft. Great gift idea, vivid picture, great battery life on that as well. Awesome, awesome gift idea. Also, home automation is big, and I want to get to that in a second. Wearables are huge. I got you covered for that too. I'm going to start first, though, with something that I want many people to do this holiday. Get fit. Like, get fit in a fun way, and I have you covered with Goji Play. The Goji Play is a wireless system that attaches to your existing physical equipment, whether it's at home or at the gym. You can take this with you and attach it to your treadmill, stationary or elliptical, a stationary bike or ellipticals. It turns your fitness into gaming with over 25 apps and games and more. Lots of great pricing for that as well. Plus, it's a good result. You'll be more healthy or more fit. Now, home automation, as I told you about a little earlier, is big. HomeDepot.com has you covered with so many amazing bundles and different ways that you can look at automating your home. We're talking everything from the Wink Relay Smart Home Controller to the Nest Thermostat. This is a learning thermostat, to Leviton's Universal Outlet. All different ways so that you can have more control over the inside and outside of your home. And then I have a great personalized gift idea for you that's called Ancestry DNA. It's a simple mail-in DNA test, details everything about your ethnic background, cultural roots, goes back 1,000 years. You'll even learn about second, third, maybe even fourth generation cousins. How cool is that? And then wearables, as I mentioned, is big. So I have the best smartwatch out right now. It's called the Pebble. I'm actually wearing this. CNET also named it its best holiday gift guide watch as well. It's a watch, also fitness tracker, sleep tracker. I get hands-free notifications like caller ID, text messages, and so much more. I even have my favorite Evernote app on this. And then last but not least, The Sims, EA Sims 4. Everyone loves The Sims, but it's all brand new with a lot of great new fun features. Not only how they look, but also how they feel inside. You can actually respond and tap and create and get into their emotions. You can also build bigger dream homes and tell their stories. Lots of fun. Great pricing for that as well. That's an awesome holiday gift idea. We got you all covered there, Rosalie, at thunknews.com/coolgifts.
Thanks, Mario, for sharing your very cool gift ideas that are also great values. And happy holidays to you and your family.
Happy holidays to you too. Have a good one. Take care.
Are you feeling the crunch and stressed out just knowing there's so much more holiday shopping to get done? Well, you're not alone. The National Retail Federation says this season's 4.1% increase in holiday sales will be the first time since 2011 that sales topped 4%. That means more people in the stores, and some retailers are expanding deals for the entire holiday season. Andrea Smith joins us. She's a digital lifestyle editor, and she sees value and variety as the keys to successful shopping this year. Good morning, Andrea.
Good morning.
Since 43% of people play video games with the family, what are some new items that all age groups can enjoy?
Oh, there's some great video game items for every age group, for whole families. And the best news is, you're right, you can take a little time this holiday shopping season. You're going to save $50 off any Xbox One console right through the whole holiday season. So you can choose from several exclusive bundles available, $50 off, including the Sunset Overdrive bundle. It's a sleek white console with a wireless controller and a digital copy of Sunset Overdrive. The Assassin's Creed bundle, also a great deal. And if you get the bundle with the Kinect Motion sensor, it's only $100 more. Now, if there's a Call of Duty fan on your list, the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare bundle, and that features a really cool custom console and controller.
Since it's the holidays, money can be tight. So what's a practical computer the family can all share?
Well, a great laptop for the entire family is the Microsoft Surface Pro 3. And that's because it's both a laptop and a tablet. So it's also got this pressure-sensitive Surface Pen now. You can write on it, you can take notes. It's got the Surface Pro type cover, so all you have to do is type, prop it up, type on the laptop, or detach it, and it turns into a portable tablet to take on the go.
So how about a new phone? Should we get ready for wireless charging?
Oh, wireless charging is a big thing now. It's really important, and you want to start with a good basic phone for this that has good capabilities. Microsoft's got great options on Windows Phone, like the Lumia 830 running Windows 8.1. It's really light. It's their thinnest, lightest phone yet. It looks and feels really comfortable in your hand. It's also got Cortana, the virtual assistant, and I love this. I love talking to my phone. Cortana will integrate with your Fitbit activity tracker.
Thanks, Andrea, for offering great value and variety of tech products for the entire family to enjoy. Happy holidays.
Thank you.
Holiday parties can be exhausting. So are you ready to throw the ultimate bash at home without stressing out this holiday season? You may need help in planning your party, so let's take all the guesswork out of this holiday season with party ideas from celebrity lifestylist Tracy Metro. Tracy is here to offer tips to make party hosting easy, fast, simple, and fun. Good morning, Tracy.
Good morning.
The holidays are full of running around and parties. So how can we make this busy time of the year enjoyable for the guests as well as the host and hostess?
Well, most of us are traveling, or either traveling to someplace or having somebody travel to us. I think it is super classy if somebody's traveling to you, if you can swing it, to actually put them up in a hotel, because that way you're giving them a gift and a little bit of a vacation, and then your house also isn't being invaded. Now, if you've got somebody staying at the hotel, I think it's so nice to have a welcome bag for them. That way you're saying, hey, I was excited that you were coming, and here's a little bit of something, something for you. So what do you put in the gift bag? A list of fun things to do in town. You want to have some snacks. Because it can be so cold around the holidays, sometimes you want to have hand lotion or lip balm, and people always get thirsty, so some water, and why not introduce people to a fun drink? And I just tasted this yesterday and I love it. It's called Coca-Cola Life. It is a reduced calorie cola that is sweetened with stevia leaf extract and cane sugar.
What's a unique and practical hostess gift that we can give that's very tasty?
So you want to bring your family recipe, but did you know that 40% of people have actually goofed up their family recipe because they didn't have it written down? Well, now you just hop online, go to pompeian.com/labelmaker, and you upload or type in your family recipe. You can include a family photo. I right here have done my Grandma Gertie's challah stuffing, and then you bring your food, your dish to the holiday meal. You give them the bottle of Pompeian olive oil. You just print out the label and attach it to the bottle. So I love that you've got the food and the recipe all in one, and it's a gift, so you've covered all bases. Now, the final base is vino. Most of us are probably going to have a little bit of wine over the holidays. This is the Russian River Valley Chardonnay. Like I said, goes great with appetizers and the cheese course. But if you're not sure throughout the holidays or even throughout the rest of the year what pairs with what, just hop on over to their Facebook page. They have this great resource of pairings so that you're never confused about what matches nicely.
Thanks, Tracy, for joining us this morning to help our viewers plan the ultimate party bash. And happy holidays to you.
See ya.
If the holidays leave you a little lean in the pocketbook, think of how you can make your own gifts. Well, whether you're a DIY craft beginner or a seasoned decorator, just relax and leave your perfection at the door. And think how you can open up your creativity for the do's and don'ts for the holiday entertaining and making distinctive gifts to make everyone feel special. Joining us this morning is the homemade craft guru and editor-in-chief of Yahoo DIY, Katie Brown. Good morning, Katie.
Good morning, good morning. Happy holidays.
So Katie, help us get inspired to get our creative juices going to make a homemade centerpiece for the holiday table.
That's right. You got to get your juices flowing. And for this first one, you don't need to go much further than your pantry. This is one of my favorite ones. What you do is you collect your old wine bottles, your old olive oil bottles, clean them out, and then go into your pantry and fill it up with all the harvesty looking beans and seeds you have in there. I have some kidney beans, I have some popcorn, I have some split peas, and I filled each one up, each one of these glass bottles up, and then I popped a candle on top, and that's just a beautiful kind of table runner to put about 5 to 10 of those down the center of your table. You haven't spent any money and you've made it really fall-like and really beautiful. And then another one of my favorite ones is this apple centerpiece right here. You just take like a container, a basket, a tin, fill it up with some floral oasis that you can get at just about any craft store. And then I just take a pick and I drive it right into the bottom of my apple. Drive it right into that oasis and keep going and working all the way around your vase. Make them green, make them red, and then to add a bit of texture, I like to take coffee filters that are craft colored and pop them in between the apples to give it a little bit of texture and a little bit more color, and fill that all out and you'll have a gorgeous centerpiece, and you can bake up an apple pie after it's all done. And this is another quick and easy one. I just took some artificial berries, filled them in some tall cylinders, filled it up with water, and then floated some floating candles, and that's perfect for any kind of buffet table or holiday centerpiece.
So give us some creative ideas to update a room for a holiday look.
Yeah, you know, I used to love when I was a child and I'd come home and my mom had put the little things around that made it feel like Santa had been there. It was kind of holiday-esque. And this is one that's kind of sophisticated to put in any kind of a guest room. This is a bundle of feathers that I've collected. And some of them are dipped in gold, as you can see. And again, I popped it into floral oasis, tied it up with a bit of burlap, and then put a big, elegant, kind of silky ribbon around it. And that's perfect for a chest of drawers, for on top of a desk, or even a coffee table. And if you do have guests coming over, and who doesn't over the holidays, it's always fun to have something that's kind of cooking on the stove, like pick a signature drink like a hot apple cider and have that kind of always on simmer and on the ready for anybody who pops by, and it makes your whole house smell great. And then you want to leave your guests with something. You want them to leave that Thanksgiving meal or that holiday celebration with a little favor from you. And one that's quick and easy is to get pre-made sugar cookies, spread it out, and then just get a stamp, and a rubber stamp, and push it right into your cookie dough. Bake those up into squares, and then when they come out, sprinkle them with a little bit of powdered sugar. Wrap that up into a beautiful package, and you got a great way to say happy holidays, thanks for coming. And you haven't spent a ton of time in the kitchen, but you have delivered something homemade.
Thanks, Katie, for sharing your suggestions so our viewers can enjoy a do-it-yourself holiday. Happy holidays to you.
Thank you.
The holidays can be a stressful time of the year. Even worse if you're one of the 1.4 million Americans who suffer from inflammatory bowel disease. Stress can trigger a painful attack while visiting family and friends, or even hosting your own party. Joining us this morning to discuss Get Your Full Course is Sunny Anderson, celebrity chef for Food Network, and Dr. David Rubin, gastroenterologist at the Digestive Disease Center at the University of Chicago Medicine. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Sunny, share your personal experience of living with IBD.
Well, you know what? I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis, which is an inflammatory bowel disease, about 20 years ago. And it was before I was in the food profession, but I did actually love food at the time and love cooking. But it took me many years after countless flare-ups and uncomfortable moments to kind of whittle through all of the ingredients that I partake in and figure out which ones were kind of exacerbating the moments that I was having a flare-up with ulcerative colitis, because as a patient of UC, it's something that we deal with all the time.
So, Dr. Rubin, what sets off IBD, and why is this disease particularly stressful during the holidays?
Well, it's a good question. So inflammatory bowel diseases includes both ulcerative colitis and Crohn's disease, and both of these conditions are related to the immune system of our intestines, which are there to protect us normally, being overactive. And there are lots of things that can affect the immune system, but we don't actually know the cause of these conditions. Stress definitely makes people feel worse and can activate their symptoms, and part of what we're here to promote is for people to understand what's going on in their body a little better, to talk to their doctors about getting treatment, and to learn more about how to stay healthy while they're suffering through this so that they can really enjoy the times like the holidays when they're going to be eating and socializing.
So, Sunny, tell us about the Get Your Full Course campaign, and how does it help people living with IBD like yourself?
Well, GetYourFullCourse.com is a website that we've put together with the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation of America, which I'm really excited about. So on GetYourFullCourse.com, it's not just the recipes, but it's also how to talk to your physician and some treatment options. So it's a really good resource, and I'm really happy that the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation has teamed up with us.
So, Dr. Rubin, what tips can you share to help those living with IBD during the holidays?
Well, one of the messages we need to make sure is clear is that diet and what you eat doesn't, as far as we know, cause the disease, but it certainly can give you more symptoms. And although we'd like to hope that someday we'll be able to use diet to treat it, we're not there yet. It's just important people know about how to use their diet and what they take in to stay healthy and nutritious, but to work with their doctor to make sure they're getting adequate treatment and control their condition.
Thank you, Sunny and Dr. Rubin, for creating awareness of the triggers of IBD and the support resources that are available from the Get Your Full Course campaign. And happy holidays to both of you.
Thank you.
Happy
You too.
holidays.
Holidays is the best time for storytelling and a great way to add details to your family tree. Now, just imagine sitting around the dinner table asking an older relative to start the conversation and share some of those colorful family stories to uncover your family's past history and find out something exciting about your past just by listening. Joining us this morning is Yvette Manassas-Corporon, author of When the Cypress Whispers, with tips to discover your family's history. Good morning, Yvette.
Good morning, Rosalie. How are you?
Yvette, what inspired you to uncover more of your family's history and write When the Cypress Whispers?
Well, When the Cypress Whispers is inspired by my grandmother's life and stories that she would tell me about her life back in Greece before the war, during the war. My grandmother was one of a group of islanders who helped hide and save a Jewish family from the Nazis. So that story is very much the heart and soul of When the Cypress Whispers.
So where did you begin the search for your family story?
Well, the research began very close to home. Growing up, my grandmother lived with us, so she would tell us the story of what happened on our island. But after she passed away, I realized I wanted to fill in the blanks. And I started asking relatives, asking friends, going to Greece, pounding on the pavement, knocking on doors, and asking anyone for what they knew about what happened to our family back then.
So how did MyHeritage.com help you find a missing piece of your family's history?
I'd been searching for this family, the real-life family that my grandmother helped hide and save for many, many years. And it wasn't until I actually, plugged a name into the database of MyHeritage.com that I uncovered, the real secrets of what happened during the war. I knew what happened from my side of the family. I knew what happened from the Greek side, but I didn't know about what happened on the other side. So after searching for many, many years, when I finally reached out to the family, we were able to connect both stories. So when I delved into my family's past, what I ended up doing was rewriting the past of another family in the process. So it was really amazing. And literally, within 5 minutes of plugging in a name to MyHeritage.com, did we uncover the secret back from the war. It was a 70-year-old secret.
Why is the holiday season a perfect time to start discovering your family's history?
Well, think about it. It's kind of a captive audience, right? How often do we have everybody, multi-generations, sitting around a table talking? And during the holidays, we tend to gather and see people that we don't see throughout the year. So I say take the time to discover your own family story when you have that opportunity. You know, I think this is the first and only time I will ever tell kids that it's okay to bring your cell phones to the table. You know, when you're seated around the table with your grandparents, get off Instagram, get off Twitter, tell the kids to talk to the grandparents, ask them questions, you know, put that iVideo on and ask the grandparents about their story, where they came from, what happened to them, what their lives were like. And I promise you, like I did, you're going to uncover some amazing things because every family has a story. You just have to seek it out.
Thanks, Yvette, for inspiring our viewers to discover their family past history and make new traditions this year to share with the next generation.
Thank you.
Do you dream of a world filled with peace and brotherhood and less conflict and war? There are countless organizations across the globe that promote world peace, but donors might wonder which program is more legit and if the program organization actually has an impact. Joining us this morning to explore your favorite cause to make your own peace is Eduardo Martorell, internationally acclaimed conductor and director of the Miami Symphony Orchestra. Good morning, Eduardo.
Good morning, Rosie. How are you?
Eduardo, tell us about the Make Your Own Peace global campaign and how you personally got involved.
I connected with them because I believe in what they're doing. I'm a global ambassador for them as well. And I think the most important thing about this foundation is that you can very easily connect to a project of your choice connected to peace or to poverty by buying a song. So you connect with an artist that you like, and also you support a cause of your like.
Why is it so important that people have a secure and certified way to support their favorite cause?
A foundation of this kind has to be really trustworthy, and this one is. I think this is very important. And these days, you know, there are many kind of strange things, and I can really assert that these guys are serious, and they're all focusing on the real issue. This is not a money-making organization. It's an organization to really support the cause.
Thank you, Eduardo, for sharing this melodic option to donate to your favorite cause by downloading your favorite music.
Thank you.
The holiday season is a busy but magical time of the year. From shopping for a distinctive cool gift to making your own or offering a donation to your favorite cause. Holidays bring us all together. That's the best time for creating new traditions to uncover our family history. Share with us your family stories at facebook.com/Rose Show or visit us at RoselyArcherShow.com. And make time to share your family stories to pass on from generation to generation. From our family at Rosely Productions and Archer Disability Foundation, we wish you all a happy and healthy holiday season. See you soon.